Well, welcome back to the Piney Woods Homestead, y'all. I thought I would start off this video showing off some of Lisa's cabbages that she has behind the house, y'all. We plant food everywhere, or Lisa does all the planting, but anywhere that we have space and sunlight, for the most part, we have food growing spring, summer, and fall. We do that because we just maximize all of our space to grow food so that we don't have to go to the grocery store and buy it. Guys, today we're going to show off a new truck that we got for Lisa that she's been wanting for a while, and we're fortunate and grateful that we got it. But first we're going to go down, take care of some animals real quick, get the morning chores done, and then we'll show off the truck, guys. Thanks for stopping in at the Piney Woods Homestead, y'all. Hit that like and subscribe if you hadn't, and if you have, as always, guys, we do appreciate it. The day always starts off with feeding our resident feral cat. And I say feral, somebody threw her out when she was pregnant. That's how we ended up with the two we have in the house. But Whiskers is pretty good about catching mice, so we keep her fed and she does her thing around here. Then we'll get on to the chickens, y'all. Let me get her fed real quick. Come on. Y'all, those Rangers are looking really nice. We're starting to process some of those near the end of the month here, October. Get on down here and feed the pigs. Got a little bit of rain yesterday and we needed it, y'all, big time. So get these pigs fed. Then we're gonna go show off this new truck, y'all, that we got for Lisa. Every homestead needs one of them, y'all, this truck. Y'all, that rain actually snuck up on us. I hadn't been paying attention to the forecast, or actually not in detail. I had looked at the long range and it kind of showed nothing, but we had wanted to have those piglets moved out into their larger paddock before any rain, but we didn't get much, maybe a half inch, not that bad. So I went ahead and just fed them in the barn this morning. Let's go up and take a look at this truck, y'all. Y'all, I hope you are surprised and impressed. I told Lisa this morning, I said, we're going to show off your new pickup truck. Because I see all these channels showing off their brand new trucks. $80,000, $90,000 pickup trucks. And I said, you know what? We are just as proud of this little 2001 Ford Ranger as we would be a brand new one off the showroom floor. So Lisa has been wanting a little truck for a while. She used to have a little S10 on 35s, 4-wheel drive that she drove around, extended cab. And we sold it several years ago because we wanted a 4Runner. So we got the 4Runner, and then as time progressed and I got promoted at work, we got rid of the 4Runner, an older 4Runner, and got her about a brand new Fiat 500X Lounge. And it was sweet, sporty, but y'all, you couldn't do nothing with it except haul yourself around. And Lisa has been after me for a while to sell that car and get her a Ford Ranger. She wanted a Ranger. Never had one and she wanted it. So y'all, as Providence would have it, and when I say Providence, Lord working things out, we sold that Fiat in a matter of an hour after listing it for sale for a fair price. And then the very next day, I found out through the grapevine that a boy that I used to work with had a Ranger he was wanting to sell, and he had kept meticulous records on it. Went over and checked it out, ended up making a deal that evening and brought that Ranger home. And yesterday I took it over to my father-in-law's, who I think would have bought it off of us if we had let him. And he mounted some new tires on it for us. He's got a shop, does body work, and mounted some brand new all-terrain tires on it for Lisa. But let me show you out the truck just a little bit closer in detail. So from the factory, this truck in 2001 came with a fairly large tire, a 245 75/16. Now these are aftermarket wheels, I'm sure, but they're pretty cool, aluminum, nice big wide wheels. Brand new tires, and Lisa needed that because the tires that were on it were kind of dry rotted. The truck hadn't been driven much as far as from the gentleman that we bought it from. And so I wanted to know that she was safe going to town and getting feed. That's what this truck is for, y'all. That way that when my Chevrolet 3500, which is also an older truck, is out on a job with me and Lisa needs to run to town and get a few bags of hog feed or what have you, she's got something that's a whole lot better to do that with than that 500X was. That car was neat. I enjoyed driving it. It was sporty. But this has got a 4.0 V6. I need to replace the driver's side valve cover gasket. I'll do that this winter when things are cold and slow. I'll pull it in the garage and do that myself. I went ahead yesterday and did a complete driveline service on the truck, day before yesterday. Rear end, transfer case, front axle. Did the whole shebang, new gaskets, and everything looked good. So I'm happy with that. 183,000 miles on this 2001 Ranger, y'all. But she's a beaut. We like it. As to be expected with things that are 20 plus years old, I got to do a few things to it. The windows aren't coming down. And so the owner of the truck provided me with some new window motors. I'm going to test the switches first with a test light, make sure they're even getting power to them, to the motor, check the contacts, all that sort of thing before I break out a grinder and other tools to put new motors in there. But interior wise, y'all, to be the age that it is, not bad at all. The headliner's not falling down. The dash isn't cracked. It's got a lot of new parts on it too, y'all, as far as new brakes, new wheel cylinders, new CV axle on the front, on the driver's side, I believe. New air conditioning components. I got to fix the back doors. You got to pull the cable to make them open. No big deal. You can still open them, but I got to do that. But y'all, it's a nice straight truck. Just one dent on the other side where somebody decided to kick this truck when the boy that owned it was up visiting family up north. Somebody just wanting to be rude. Kicked it on the side of the road, but father-in-law's already been working on that, trying to pull some dents. He'll get it fixed up, and I think we'll probably end up painting it this winter for Lisa. So that, I mean, it already looks pretty good to paint, not bad, but we'll get it repainted. Put her a cover on here so if it's raining and she needs to get feed, fertilizer, whatever, she can do it. Y'all, I asked Lisa if she wanted to be in this video or if she minded if I did it, because y'all, I love the truck just as much as she does. And she said, go ahead, I know you want to do this. So yeah, I love the truck. It's it drives great, and it rides excellent now, especially with those new tires on it. Balanced up very well, pretty easy. But I love this Ranger. It's got plenty of power, and the transmission seems smooth in it. I'm still going to service it. I'm still going to drop the pan, change filter and all that, but I'll do that in a few days. But I'm happy with the purchase, y'all. My wife's happy, and that's all that matters. Guys, if your wife is happy, then that will make you happy. So I'm glad that we got the truck. And y'all, I think that I like the truck probably more than she does. So y'all, that's my little sarcastic spin. And if you've watched this for any amount of time, you know that I like a little sarcasm. That's my sarcastic spin on a brand new truck, because you see all kinds of videos on new trucks for folks, and you're like, how in the world do they keep doing that? Well, they got a lot more money than we do. That's all I know to do. That's all I know to tell you. But we are tickled pink over this truck, y'all. The Lord has been good to us. Sold that car for a fair price really quick. Bought this one the next day from a friend of a mutual friend, and the gentleman's actually a friend of mine. Used to work with him. And so the Lord's been good. He's provided us with work the past several weeks. That's one reason that you had a video come out on Sunday, the last one instead of Saturday, because y'all, we've been busy. And so it's been hard to keep up with that 3-a-week schedule, but that's our plan, to continue that. And you know, normally, y'all, we post them on, what is it, Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays. And that's the plan, to continue in that route. But today I just wanted to show off the truck, y'all. I got to get this excavator loaded up for a job tomorrow. Oh, and I'm going to show you something that came in the mail, some magazines that you might be interested in. Y'all, we're actually going to open this together. The mail lady just stopped by. I think she was looking at me a little funny because she saw me toting around a camera out here. But she just left with these some magazines I've been waiting on. And y'all might be interested in this too, if you like magazines. Glock mags. The best magazines. Guys, I'm being facetious and sarcastic. Extra mags are always a good thing. Keep extra mags on hand. You never know when you might need them if you've been paying attention to what's going around in the world today. Probably a good idea to have a few extra ones. And I'm not worried about showing you that. I'm probably already on some list somewhere, because I'm a Christian, I'm American, former law enforcement. Got a nice beard that I keep groomed with my Piney Woodsman beard balm. Link in the description below if you want some made on the homestead for your beard, or your husband's beard, or anybody else's beard that might need some beard balm. Y'all, I just wanted to have a little bit of fun with the camera today with you guys. I hope you get a laugh out of some of the things I did in this. And if you did, drop a comment below. And hopefully, y'all, you have a good day, a great week. And Lord willing, and the creek don't rise too high, y'all, we'll see you on the next one.